Right, chatting about foundations now. Right, we've got various foundations. We have got our BB cream, which is your tinted foundation. We've got our cream foundation. We've got our pressed powder foundation. We are getting brand new loose powder foundation, which I'll do a video on separately. And then we've got our liquid foundation. Each foundation has its own benefits. For instance, your BB cream, if you're looking for something really light, you're not used to having foundations on, tinted moisturizer BB cream is brilliant for it. If you have very dry skin, then highly recommend the cream foundation. If you have normal to oily skin, then I would be either the pressed powder if you're looking for a light cover, or a liquid foundation. I've got combination skin, so I use the liquid foundation. A liquid foundation comes in 16 different shades. It is essential though that before you use your liquid foundation, it's got a dropper rather. You empty the dropper, shake it really, 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 really well. And while I'm shaking, I'm just going to dive down into my box of goodies here and get out my brush. Now, obviously, it's totally personal as to how you apply your foundation. I personally find the best way to apply my foundation is with a puff brush. Any puff brush will do to make sure it's got a soft, big head, and you get the same effects. Now, generally, to cover your entire face, I'm really lucky. I've got quite good skin. I don't have very many scars or spots or acne to cover. So I only need 3 drops of this liquid foundation to cover my entire face. I'm going to do half my face so you can see the difference. So I'm probably just going to put 1 drop on. It's nearly finished. Right, so I've just done 1 drop. See? And I'm going to apply it for you, just half my face so you can see. What I've done already is I've already put my primer on half my face. So I'm going on to the side. I'm just going to use this mirror so I see what I'm doing. If you need more, obviously you can add more. The color shading that I'm using for myself, it's quite hard to get exactly down the middle, isn't it? The color shading I use for myself is Velour, but I find in the summer sometimes I even go to a taffeta. I've just got a few hairs on my brush. It's real hair. So the brush kind of right. So that's half my face done, and there was 1 drop. In fact, I'm just going to add another little drop because I've got slight rosacea, not bad, on my cheeks. So I think I've actually put a bit much on. So I'm just going to do a little bit more in this area. My chin. Now, if you've got the right shade of foundation, you don't have to go and cover all the way down into your boobs, because the right shade foundation will mean that you don't have to do that. So that's half my face, okay? Can you see the difference? I don't know how good this lighting is. That's the side I haven't done. That's the side I have done. And there we go. It's a half face foundation. And there was 2 drops I used. In fact, it was probably 1.5 drops in the end that I used to get that coverage. So as you can see, the foundation is really, you don't need a lot to start with. It is a liquid, but it dries as a fine powder. So that's why it's brilliant for people who've got oily skin or combination skin. And the coverage is superb. If you find you still need a little bit of extra coverage, we have got our concealer. And our concealers are wonderful because they come in every single shade that our foundation does. So if you're wanting a concealer the same shade as your foundation, so that once you put your concealer on, it doesn't look bright, this is your shade for you. So I hope you find that informative. Speak to you soon. Bye.